You're paying $1,200 more for your mortgage due to U.S. Bank's escrow setup fee, and it's not immediately apparent. In fact, most first-time homebuyers never even see this fee listed until they're deep in the closing process. By then, it's too late to shop around. Here's what's happening. Many first-time homebuyers believe that all mortgage fees are transparent and included in the initial quote they receive. They trust that their lender has disclosed everything upfront. However, according to the U.S. Bank website and their standard closing disclosures, there's a $1,200 escrow setup fee that banks often bury in the fine print. This fee exists because the bank needs to establish an escrow account to hold your property taxes and homeowners insurance. Sounds reasonable, right? But here's the problem. Other lenders charge $0 to $400 for the exact same service. This $200 difference in expected versus actual costs could significantly impact your financial planning and mortgage affordability. Let me show you exactly why this matters. Consider a first-time homebuyer with a household income between $50,000 and $100,000. That $1,200 escrow setup fee represents roughly 1.2% to 2.4% of their annual income. Research indicates that households in this income band could see a $1,200 reduction in their savings or an increase in their mortgage payments due to the escrow setup fee alone. But it doesn't stop there. Once you're locked into U.S. Bank, that escrow account also means higher monthly payments because they're collecting more aggressively for taxes and insurance than competitors do. Now let's talk about the compounding effect. With rising mortgage interest rates, the current 30-year mortgage rate hovers around 6.8% and the 15-year rate sits around 6.1%. That extra $200 upfront actually costs you more over time. Here's why. If you finance that $200 fee into your mortgage, you're paying interest on it for the next 30 years. At 6.8%, that $200 fee becomes approximately $400 by the end of your loan term. That's essentially paying double because you didn't catch it in the initial quote. But wait, there's more happening behind the scenes that most buyers miss entirely. Closing costs can range from 2% to 5% of your loan amount. For $300,000 home purchase, that's $600,000 to $15,000 in total closing costs. The $200 escrow setup fee is often just one hidden line item among many others. You might also encounter loan origination fees, title insurance, appraisal fees, and underwriting fees, each one chipping away at your down payment savings. Then there's PMI to consider. If your down payment is less than 20%, private mortgage insurance thresholds can trigger additional costs ranging from $100 to $300 per month. PMI on top of the escrow fee on top of rising interest rates creates a perfect storm for your monthly budget. Here's the cause and effect chain you need to understand. You don't catch the $200 fee in the initial quote, right arrow you sign closing documents without comparing it to other lenders, right arrow you finance the fee into your mortgage, right arrow you pay interest on that fee for 30 years, right arrow your total loan balance increases by $400, right arrow your monthly payment increases by approximately $16, right arrow over 30 years. That's $760 in extra payments you could have avoided by simply asking one question during the rate lock process. So what should you actually do? According to IRS guidelines and standard mortgage practices, mortgage-related fees and deductions can be complex, but understanding them can help you make the most of your mortgage. First, always request a loan estimate from at least 3 lenders. Compare the escrow setup line item specifically. Second, ask your lender directly, what is your escrow setup fee and can it be waived or reduced? Many banks will negotiate if you push back. Third, calculate the total cost of ownership, not just the monthly payment. Ignoring these fees could lead to financial strain and potentially derail your dream of homeownership. You could end up paying $400 more than necessary, or worse, qualify for a smaller loan amount because the monthly payments are artificially inflated. If you want the full breakdown of all hidden mortgage costs, the complete implementation checklist, and specific lender comparisons, the deep dive version is in my book Hidden Mortgage Costs, link in the description. Smart buyers ask the right questions before signing anything. Keep asking.